This is your brain. This is your brain in a football helmet. Now, let's get to what we're trying to do to help, not criticize. This is today's top quality football helmet. And what happens is you take two surfaces that are this hard, and that's exactly what happens to your brain. Now, what I want to do, we have for the last year been testing different soft surfaces. What we have, we're not going to divulge what we have so far, but what we have for an example is two martial art headgear. They're used for point karate, where you strike the head with your foot or your hand, and as you can see, there's eggs in there, your brain. You hit them, nothing. What happens is it reflects and absorbs. So here is the brain coming out of your helmet, and you can see that your brain is still in good shape. Now, what example I want to give you is that if you have, it's real simple, if you have a 56 Ford hitting a 56 Ford, chrome steel bumpers, when they crash, it's an earthquake. Now, again, this is your brain, undamaged. So the 56 Ford hits the 56 Ford, chrome and steel. Action, reaction. Example, 2015 Nissan hits a 2015 Nissan. Guess what happens? Absorption of all that energy with the plastic and the pistons. So this is the point we're trying to make, is if we would allow football manufacturers to put good looks as a priority, but not a top priority. But let's try to save the brain of all these players. So all the mothers with their children, with all the college players getting up to 300 pounds, and of course, the pros, 300 plus. When they hit, it's like a bulldozer against a bulldozer. If we were to put an absorption system, we're working on a liquid gel that's going to be put inside the helmet. So instead of having action and reaction, which I spoke of earlier, we're going to have to dissipate that energy throughout the helmet. And what we're doing is we're not criticizing any one of the helmet manufacturers. We're trying to help them. We're going to indicate to you through this video, not only are we inventors, we have 22 inventions. We took some time off, and we've been about the last 11 months working on trying to save all the young football players. My grandson had a concussion. My partner's nephew had a concussion, no longer can play. We're here to help. We're going to give this technology to the helmet manufacturers. If you help us through the next 6 to 10 months, we'll have it ready for production, and we can turn it over, like I said, free to them. Let's see what we can do. Everybody band together, and let's try to help. And I want you to make sure you spend the time. They told me that I'd make a quick, short video. But video number 2, which is going to be on this site, we're going to tell you about our inventions, what we really started with. Our home page, which is 22 inventions for the planet. We're inventors for the planet, not profit. We're going to show you in the second video what and where you can do to help. Our email is nobrainerhelmet at gmail.com. So if you're willing to help us help the football whole sport industry save its players. Part of my motivation was obviously my grandson. But my two favorite players in the whole world, watching football for over 50 years, the Bears, Jim McMahon, and Gale Sayers. Let's try to make sure we have nobody from now on with any brain injuries. Now, if anybody wants to get a hold of me, I prefer it to be one and only. Mike Lowry. That's the person that I would like to have contact me at this email. Mike Lowry. So, let's hope you can help us and watch for video number 2. It's on the same site. So thank you so much.